Okay, so let's begin by bringing our awareness to the breath at the tip of the nostrils and just noticing that breath flowing in and out. You can begin to notice spaces between the breaths. You feel the mind beginning to calm down. Now, I would encourage everyone here to set your intention to remain focused for this session here, to remain focused on the breath. The breath is something that we're usually observing unconsciously. I mean, it's usually going on unconsciously. We're not usually observing the breath. We're not usually aware of the breath. But this is a special time to bring conscious awareness and engagement with the breath. And it's normal when we do these kind of inward work that your mind will begin to wander, think about other stuff, and that's perfectly okay. As soon as you notice that happening, just bring yourself back to the breath. And it doesn't matter, that may happen over and over and over again. That's totally normal. Just keep bringing yourself back to the breath. And this is a perfect time if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you here with this practice. You can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's go back to observing the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Feel that cool air coming in and visualize that breath coming up to the point between the eyebrows and circulating through the head and coming back out from the point between the eyebrows through the nostrils. And as the breath comes out, make a gentle pursed lips and exhale through the pursed lips, as if you were exhaling through a coffee straw. So your face should be completely relaxed. You're allowing the air to come in through both nostrils, pausing at the point between the eyebrows and exhaling through gently pursed lips. Okay, now we'll stop that practice. And now we're going to do a variation of the alternate nostril breathing, which is based on the Tibetan traditions. So we're going to use the fingers, the right and left finger, place here. And we're going to begin by keeping the left finger placed on the left thigh. We're going to begin by covering the right nostril with the right finger and inhaling in and out through the left nostril, inhaling through the left nostril, allowing that air to pause here at the point between the eyebrows, and then exhale through the left nostril when we exhale through the left nostril, instead of the gently pursed lips, we're going to keep the lips closed, but we're going to exhale with a slightly constricted throat. So we're going to cover the right nostril, allow the air to flow in naturally through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale through the left nostril with a slightly constricted throat and making a sound like an ocean breath. Inhale. Exhale, ocean breath. Inhale through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Exhale through the left nostril with the throat constricted, making an ocean breath sound. Inhale through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Exhale through the left nostril with the throat constricted, making an ocean breath sound. And continue a few more rounds at your own pace. And stop the practice. Have a few moments of no practice, just being. Fingers are on the thighs. And now we're going to bring the left finger to the left nostril. We're going to allow the air to come in through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. The air to come in through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale through the right nostril with the throat slightly constricted. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Exhale through the right nostril with the throat slightly constricted. Inhale through the right nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Exhale through the right nostril with the throat slightly constricted. And continue a few more rounds at your own pace. And stop that practice. Bring both fingers down to the thighs. Bring awareness to the base of the spine. And on the next inhalation, envision the breath coming straight up the center of the spine to the point between the eyebrows through both nostrils. Pause. Exhale through both nostrils with the throat slightly constricted with the ocean breath straight down from the point between the eyebrows to the base of the spine, straight through the center of the spine. Pause at the base of the spine. Allow the air to inhale straight up the center of the spine to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows, straight through the body, straight down the center of the spine to the base of the spine, through both nostrils, with the throat constricted and the ocean breath. Inhale straight up the center of the spine to the point between the eyebrows. Pause. Exhale straight down the center of the spine to the base of the spine with the ocean breath. And continue this practice at your own pace and explore the pauses. You may find that it's comfortable to pause the breath, either at the top of the inhalation, the point between the eyebrows, or the base of the spine. And feel free, allow yourself to remain in that pause as long as you're comfortable. But as soon as the body gives you the urge to breathe, please resume the breath. Do not attempt to hold the breath, but just explore the pauses, even if it's just for 1 second or half a second. Bring awareness to the pauses. And stop the practice. Let's just sit for a moment. Appreciating no practice, just being here. And now for the next practice, let's do some cooling pranayamas. So the first one, we're going to bring the tongue to behind the teeth. We're going to inhale through the mouth with the tongue at the teeth and exhale through the nose. And stop the practice. Notice the cool sensation in the mouth. You may feel that in the throat. And now for the next of the cooling pranayamas, we're going to roll the tongue backward. Like that. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. And stop the practice. Again, feel that cool air in the throat. Mouth. And for the third of the cooling pranayamas, we're going to roll the tongue. I can't roll my tongue, so I'm just going to pretend that I'm rolling my tongue. So if you're like me, you can just pretend. If you can roll your tongue, you can actually roll your tongue. So edges of the side curled up. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Okay, now stop the practice and just feel everything in the neck and throat area. Coolness. You feel it in the teeth, the throat, the gums. Just notice the sensation that follows these cooling practices. Okay, and now for our final practice, let's do a little bit of work with the 3-part sectional breathing. So let's remind ourselves where the parts are. You can put your hand on your abdomen. Remind yourself of the breath in the abdomen. Put your hand on the chest. Remind yourself of the breath here. Put your fingertips on your collarbones and remind yourself of the breath there. And now we'll make a gentle mudra, thumb on the palm, hands gently curled over. Just here, make sure your elbows are relaxed. Make sure your face is relaxed. All the upper body. Again, you're making this fist is gentle, you're not clenching. And now we'll begin with the sectional breathing. We're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, pause. Exhale, drop the collarbones, drop the chest, contract the abdomen, pause. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, pause. Exhale, drop the collarbones, drop the chest, bring in the abdomen. Inhale, gently expand the abdomen, gently bring out the chest and gently raise up the collarbones. Pause. Allow the collarbones to drop, the chest to come down, and gently the abdomen pulls in. Pause. And everyone now continue at your own pace. Again, exploring your pauses. You can remain in the pauses as long as you're comfortable, as long as you're not forcefully holding the breath. There is deep rest in the pause, even if you're only there for a fraction of a second. Just your awareness, bringing your conscious awareness to that pause is extremely beneficial. and stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment, appreciating stillness, appreciating just being here. And thank you so much for joining me.